Welcome to the another video of the basic electrical engineering. Here we will solve some of the numericals from the AC circuit. Let us take one of the example here. Here we are taking at time t equals to 0 peak value at 5 ampere, and then it is going to at 0.5 second it is minus 3 ampere, continues for 2 seconds, then for 1 second it is 0, then for again 0.5 seconds it reaches to the 5 ampere. So if we take this at this particular point, we can say that at this particular point this is 4 seconds, and we can say it is periodic from 0 to 4 seconds, and during this time and after that this pattern repeats after that. So you can see the same pattern repeats from minus 4 to 0, and from 0 to 4 this pattern repeats. So what we can write here is the equation for the current, that is we can write I is equals to 5 from 0 to t up to 0.5. Then we can write this as minus 3. So like that we can have the current equation ready and for different time interval. So now our objective is to find the RMS value of this current waveform. So we know that to determine the RMS value, let us say the current I is the RMS current, and if we take a square of the RMS current, it is from 0 to t, 1 by t, 0 to t, I square t dt. This is the current equation. We are going to put it over here. So we can write here this is 1 by 4. This integration can be split from 0 to 0.5 and further like this. Let us write down. So what you can see that here we have taken the time from 0 to 0.5, 0.5 to 2.5 and 3.5 to 4, because 2.5 to 3.5 the value is 0. Now we will integrate this term and we will find out the value of I square. So the integration, we take it and we just did the value of dt as t and putting the value from 0 to 0.5. So we can write down this as 25. Here is 0.5 minus 0, it is like this, and 9. So 2.5 minus 0.5, it is 2. Then it is 25. 4 minus 3.5 is 0.5. Then let us calculate this. This comes out to be 10.75 ampere, 10.75 right now. So we can have to write down this as like I square is equal to, this value is I square is equal to 10.75. So from here we can write I is equal to 3.2787 ampere, or it can be written as 3.28 amperes. So here we get the value of the RMS current, and that is how we have to evaluate and get the value. This is the answer. So we can see this answer here, that this answer is coming around 3.28. The B is the right answer. So next question we will go for. This is another question. A 2-element, 1 resistance, 1 inductive capacitive reactance series circuit is connected across an AC voltage V is equal to 240 sine 100t plus 25 degree volt. The current in the circuit is found to be 15 cos 100t minus 35 degree ampere. Determine the nature and the value of the element in the circuit. So in this circuit, what the question the examiner asked is that in this circuit you have got one resistance and other part is not known to you. It may be an inductor or it may be a capacitor, which is in series of the resistor, that is a given. The voltage source equation is given. It is 240 is the peak value, and which is a 25 degree. You can write the voltage source which is through which it is applied. This voltage source is of the value 240 is the peak value and the angle is 25 degree. And the current in the circuit is found to be this current what is being flown over here is 15, and this is having an angle of minus 35 degree. Now determine from this current and the voltage, we can easily, this is a current and this is a voltage, we can easily find what is the value of the Z. Z is the impedance of the circuit. So let us do this in the numerical. Let us try to solve it. So in this question, we have written the question here, and what is the key trick over that is used here is that the current is given in terms of cos. So we have to write the current in terms of the we have to write the current here in terms of the sine first, because otherwise both are not in sine, we cannot evaluate. So when you write in terms of sine, so this can be written as 15 so we can write sine of 100t minus 35, whatever the term written, let us write down, and plus 90. So when we write a plus 90, then it is equivalent to writing as a cos. So if it is written in cos, then we have to write, if I am writing in sine, so I must add plus 90 degree to it. That we have explained in the earlier trigonometry. This is the way in which we can convert in terms of sine, but the property remains same, and the phase lag lead, whatever thing is that, it will remain same. So now the value of Z we can evaluate. So let us write that Z as this is 240. We will take the peak value, but if I am taking the Z as a peak value in terms of 240 value here, so this is not a problem, but for the current also I will take the peak value. So 240, the angle in which whatever the angle is there, that is 25 degree, and here the current is 15 here, and the angle it is that minus 35 plus 90. So I am writing as it is here, minus 35 plus 90. So now the value of the Z we can solve by using this. Let us solve it. So what I am getting is that 16 angle of minus 30. So 25 minus 65 leads to 16 angle of minus 30. So we can write this as 16 cos of minus 30 plus j sine of minus 30. And now we can just solve this. So you are getting this value 13.856 minus j8. So what does it imply? That the Z value is coming like this. So this has the implication that Z is equal to 13.856 real number. Then there is a term plus of minus j8. So we can write like this. So this term represent obviously R, and this term represent the X. Now the question arises that this term is XL or XC. So because it is a negative of minus j, there is a minus of j is there. So we know that XL is usually written off j. If it's inductive, so usually the value is written as, like Z is written as jXL, and if it is capacitive, it is minus of jXC. So this term 8 can be said as XC, right? So we can write that this is the right appropriate for this value. So what we can do is we can write down XC as equals to 8 here, comparing this statement and this statement. So we can write the value of XC is 8. So what is XC? 1 by omega C is equal to 8. So from here we can evaluate the value. We can evaluate this C is equal to 1 by 8 into omega. What is this omega term? Omega term is, we can take it from here. Omega is equal to 100. Because we know that sine of omega t, we are writing sine of omega t. So this omega is 100 here. So we will write here 8 into 100 and this comes out to be 1.25 millifarad. So we get the answer 1.25 millifarad. So here the value of R is coming around 13.85 and L is 1.25. L is not, this is not the right answer. Here 13.25 and C is 1.25 millifarad. So the C is the right answer here. That capacitor value is coming in terms of Faraday, and that is how we get, because it is a minus of J term, that is why Xe is equals to 8, and that is how we put the value of Xe here. That is 1 by this. This Z is, let us say, this is not Z is not this Z, rather it's for any impedance is there, let's say Z1 or any impedance is there, that will given as JXL if it is an inductive load, and it is given as capacitive load if it should be minus of Jxe. In that way we have come to the conclusion that what it could be. So accordingly we have derived. So the next question is that this is a waveform that you can see here. So in this waveform the form factor is been asked. So we know that this form factor, usually FF in this short form, is the Vrms by V average. This is the formula. So you need to find what is the RMS voltage of this particular waveform, and then what is the average value, and this is actually moving from minus Vm to plus Vm. It is at time t0 and time t. At time 3t by 2 it is settling up, and then from 2t it again have the same pattern. So we can assume that the total time here is, this is the total time or this is a time cycle. One cycle is coming from 0 to 2t. So after the 2t it repeats in the same up to, this is a total time period. So we can have we can say that total time period is 0 to 2t, and then we will evaluate what is the RMS value out of it. So here this is a question where the I've redrawn here in this page from this voltage V of t. So we can write the voltage V of t is increasing from minus Vm to Vm in the duration of up to t. Then further from t to 3t by 2 it is constant, that is Vm. Then from 3t by 2 to 2t is 0. So we can have this, what a total cycle is up to here. So we can write this as a Tc, or we can write total time period. It repeats after this, because after the time 2t it repeats. So that's why we have to integrate it. It is periodic from 0 to 2t, and after that the same cycle repeats. So we can integrate and find what is the RMS value of it and what is the average value of it. So let us write down the value of Vt here. So we can write Vt is equal to, this is a slope starting from minus Vm and reaching at Vm. So we have to write accordingly. This is the equation that you will getting, minus Vm plus 2Vm by t into t. So how we get this equation? Let us say this is the, we know that how to write an equation of two lines. Suppose there is a line called x1 y1 and another line is called x2 y2. So if you have got these 2 points, so you can write the equation y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So we can write in this way. So if I try to write like this, x1 is x1 y1, this term is equals to x1 is 0, y1 is minus pm. Here x2 is this term. So here this value is, the x2 component is t and the y component is Vm. So I have got these two values now. So we can write here I am using the y term as the v term. So we can write v minus v1. What is the v1 is? Minus of minus, this is vm. So y2 minus y1, vm minus of minus vm. So 2vm x2 minus x1, t minus 0, that is capital T. Then x minus x1. X is here time, because our x-axis is the time and y-axis is the voltage. Minus t1. What is t1 here? x1 is here 0. So this is 0. So here we can write p is equal to this is will go on the right hand side, minus vm plus 2vm by t into small d. So this expression what we get is of small v. So we can write this as a small v as a function of time, minus of vm plus 2vm by t into capital T into t. So this is the value of the Vm, V of t for the time 0 to t and this up to 0 to t, this value 0 to t. After t to 3t by 2, what is the value? This is nothing but Vm from the value t to 3t by 2. Further this value is become 0 from 3t by 2 to 2t. In this way the value changes, and after that this is the periodic waveform. After 2t it will repeat. So our objective is to find the average value and then RMS value. Let us say we have the average value. What is the formula? The formula is 1 by total time. The total time is, we can write Tc, or rather we'll write directly, total time is 2t. Integration from 0 to 2t, v of t dt. We can find the average from the area and say negative area, positive area, and find out the total. We will do also, we'll tell you also how to find. And here also we are going to find the average. This is the formula for finding the average. Let us evaluate. So this expression has been given that from 0 to t we have got this value. This value is there from 0 to capital T, and we have got Vm from t to 3t by 2. So we will integrate this and find out the average value. So after doing this integration, we are getting this value minus Vmt, limit from 0 to t. Capital T is a constant value, and 2Vm by capital T, t square by 2, 0 to t, and again Vmt from t to 3t by 2. This is the limit values we have put. So we can just evaluate this. And let us evaluate. Like this we can write for this, and here we can write here as Vm as this is 3t by 2 minus t. So that is minus t by 2. T by 2. So here 3t by 2 minus 2 is t by 2, and this is what we get. Now we can this t and this cancels out. Here 2 and 2 cancel out, and the rest of the things remain. This is Vmt minus term, and here this is Vmt. So these two terms also get cancelled out, and what is left is this value. So we can write here is 1 by 2t into Vm t by 2. So this t cancel out, this becomes Vm by 4. So the average value that we are getting is Vm by 4 from this expression. Now the same average value, if we can calculate looking at the figure, because you have to just know that what is the area. So let me have a different shade here. You have to find what is the area over here, then the area on this side. So these are the areas. So if both the areas are different, so obviously you have average value will exist. and then we find that this area and up to here the areas are equal, so they will cancel each other. So this area and this area will try to cancel each other. Whatever the area remaining here will exist. So this area is nothing but you have Vm is the height and length, the breadth is around 3t by 2 minus t, that is t by 2. This divided by the total time period. Total time period is 2t. So if you just cancel this t cancel, this is coming Vm by 4. So instead of doing the lot of exercise here, average value, you can simply find the value Vm by 4. Average value is so easy to find. But you must know how to find the average value and in the time period, so that if any difficult or tricky problem is there, you can evaluate it. So let us find the RMS value. So we have written the value of RMS value. We just take the value square here. Instead of putting a root over in the entire term, let us put a square term. And this is the RMS value, is the root over of is square of this is v square t dt. So we have the v square value. Let us substitute the value of here all this term. So after substituting the value from 0 to t, we are getting these values. So we have to do the square everywhere, like this v of t, we have to find the square here. So after that, what we can write is that this is 1 by 2t. Now we have to do the square first, then we will do the integration. We can write here Vm square plus 4Vm square by t square, capital T square in t square, and like that, and this is minus of 2Vm square by t into t. So this is a plus b whole square, or minus b plus a whole square. Accordingly we can write, and here this is integration with dt plus, and this will get, and here this is 2 times multiplied, so this will not be 2, rather it will be 4 Vm square by t into t. So now we get this expression. Let us evaluate it. 1 by 2 of t. So let us try to do easily shortcut little bit of, like Vm square. Here we'll have t, so just put the limit directly. So let us write quickly all these things. 4Vm square by t square. Let us put the value of t. Integration of t square is t cube by 3. So instead of adding small t, we are just putting the limit directly here. So t cube by 3 minus 4 Vm square by t, and this will be t square by 2. So directly putting the value here plus Vm square t by 2. Let us cancel some of the terms. Here these things will cancel. And here we can take here v square things common. So we have just taken this v square and t out here. So we get here 1. This is 4 by 3 left out. Here this is 2. This is 2 times minus of 2 plus 1 by 2. So this expression finally leads to 0.645 Vm. Right, and here, so here this value of v is coming around to be 0.645, because the v square term comes out to be like this, 0.416 Vm square. So accordingly you get the value of v. So this is the RMS value. We have also obtained the average value. So here we have to obtain the average value 0.25 Vm, and here is the RMS value. So the form factor will be v by v average is the form factor. When you substitute this value, you got 2.582. So here the form factor is 2.582 you get, and when you see the choices over here, also you are getting the 2.582. A is a choice. So like that you can solve this problem easily. Any problem is given, first you have to find that how up to what it is periodic, then you write down the equation for it, like find out the voltage equation for that, and from the voltage equation You find out the voltage equation for this particular waveform, like this, and from the voltage equation you find out about anything, average value or the RMS value, anything you can find. So in the next videos we will do the question number 4 and try to solve it.